Hi, my name is Marsh. I'm a local attorney. I've been practicing since 1989. I'm here today to talk to you about personal injury. What is a personal injury? Well, a personal injury typically is a car wreck. Somebody else hits you at no fault of your own. They run a red light, for example. They turn in front of you. You get hit by a large vehicle that doesn't see you. All these things are personal injury type cases. So what happens? Well, your car's either totaled or perhaps it's damaged heavily. You're injured. You've been thrown around the car. What are a couple of things you need to do right away? Right away, you need to call the local law enforcement. You need to get a hold of the police, the sheriff, the highway patrol. You need to report the incident. The reason for this is insurance companies are going to be arguing about who's at fault. Without that police report, you're really putting yourself behind the eight ball. You need a police report if at all possible. If the police choose not to come, well, there's not much you can do about that. But the next thing you need to do then is make sure you exchange insurance information with the other driver. Exchange the insurance information before the cars are moved. Take pictures, take videos. Evidence is everything, right? As an attorney, my whole world revolves around what can I prove in court. The only thing I can prove is things I have evidence of. So we need you on the scene, if you're capable, make videos, take pictures, get a picture of the other driver. You never know if that person may take off and you may never see him again. So document the scene. Call the police. Call for medical care if you need it. Call 911. Your medical treatment is probably the most important thing there is in this case. We can deal with your car. That's called property damage claim. We can deal with a property damage claim. You can get your car repaired, but getting you repaired is the most important thing. We've got concerns, right? We got to try to get you back to work. We got to try to get your car repaired. Because your car, without it, you're not getting back to work probably. Or how are you going to get to work? A lot of us in the rural northern Nevada, we got to commute everywhere we go. So don't hesitate. Call an attorney and make sure you get your claim moving right away. The next thing that follows on from that statement is don't hesitate. If you get in a car wreck, a lot of people do not feel pain too much on the day of the injury. It takes a while for that pain to set in and the swelling to start. Then the next day, the day after that, 2 or 3 days later, then you really start to feel bad. Is it too late to file a claim at that point? Well, what the insurance companies do is they think the closer in time you call them, the more truthful things are. We tend to forget things as we let time go by. So don't let too much time go by. Get to the doctor right away. Tell the doctor every little thing that's wrong with you. Because people tend to think that if you don't report it on the day of injury, it didn't happen. So if you get in a typical rear ender, somebody hits you from behind, you have a classic whiplash, and your head snaps back real fast, comes forward, you might not even know it happened so quickly. You may think your neck feels okay today. Problem is, several days later, your neck's really killing you, and you're trying to think of what happened. If you didn't go to the doctor right away, there's no record of that. And then you start to add in, boy, my lower back's really starting to bother me too. Insurance companies look at that skeptically. So we need to document everything we can as soon as possible. And as pains develop, we need to get them into your medical chart also. So you can see it's a little bit more complicated than just shaking hands and exchanging insurance information. Another thing to consider is the insurance company's job. The insurance company's job is not to pay claims. The insurance company's job is to collect premiums. What does that mean to you? If the opposing insurance company can find any way to get out of this claim, they're going to get out of the claim and deny coverage for it. Or they're going to try to assign you a portion of it to lower any benefits that you may get paid. An attorney is vital in that process. You don't want to wait. When should you hire an attorney? After you get yourself medical treatment and you're feeling decent enough to get out of your house. Although in today's world, I'll probably start setting up virtual consultations also. But get a hold of an attorney as soon as possible. All of us would rather be involved in a claim from as day one if possible. If not, day 2. We would much rather be involved in the claim from the very beginning so we can steer the claim forward in the right direction versus trying to come back later and fix mistakes that have been made. The other thing is, this is vitally important also, you do not have to give a statement to the opposing insurance company. They are not your insurance company. They are not looking out for your best interests. Don't tell them anything. Remember that old saying you've heard on TV from ever? What you say can and will be used against you? Trust me, anything that you say to the opposing insurance company can and will be used against you to reduce or eliminate their liability. So back to recap real quickly. If you get in a wreck, call the police, call the local law enforcement. Number 2, get medical care immediately. Don't put it off. Don't suck it up. This isn't the time for that. Your legal rights are at stake. Get to a doctor. After you got to the doctor and you're feeling all right a little bit, or you're at least stable, call an attorney of your choosing. We hope you call us. We've been doing this for, well, since at least the mid-1990s. So we've got a lot of experience in this. We know how to work and get you through the system as good as possible and in your best interest. Thanks for watching.